Hey guys, is this working? Oh my gosh, I've had the most stressful time and I look stressed and I have been stressed, but this is the best that I've been doing in the last few days. I've had this incredible pain in my hip right here. And I don't know if you can see this swollen thing. There's this swollen thing right here. It's better now. So, anyway, that wasn't very attractive, but I just figured I'd show my real skin. See, I'm walking okay. So, I have more energy than I have in 3 days. I feel more, see, I can, so I'm on my way up. But the last few days, I have been in absolute agony with this hip. And just, something's wrong. So, this is what I did. I called Dr. Gable, and she worked on me, and that helped. And actually, I have this friend, Facebook friend. She said she worked on me too, so maybe she helped me too. Her name is Megan, and she worked on me from a distance. They both did, because you can work on people from a distance energetically and have great effect. Oh, the first energy I have had in so long, and I want to go to the Boogie by the Bay Swing weekend. Oh, and I haven't been able to go, but I think I have a chance now. I have a chance. If I could just rejuvenate my sagging face, I'd feel a lot more confident. Anyways, so I've been drinking a ton of coconut water, and so I'm going to compare them. This is the first one. This is the new one. This is the one I haven't really used. It's not that clear. It's good. It's definitely got a flavor to it. I've been drinking a ton of coconut water during this low back fiasco. This one's about the same in terms of clarity. You know? I'm not filling 3 different glasses and showing the 3 different things like I was going to, because I just want to do this really quick. I have to go soon. This one is a favorite with my oldest daughter. She thinks it doesn't have as much of a taste. Definitely not clear. Almost looks like bad pool water. They're all good. I mean, yeah, this one is good. This one's good. This one's my favorite. Okay, so I have also learned about, where are my glasses? Oh, there they are. Hold on. Really organized, sorry. Okay, so Gaia Turmeric Supreme. This is basically turmeric and black pepper. Now, turmeric is all the rage for lowering inflammation in the body. I watched this video on YouTube with an Indian guy from India, and he said that turmeric is only good when it's mixed with the other herbs, and the Indians know how to mix all the herbs, you know, cumin and whatever, coriander, I don't know what they use, but turmeric is not supposed to be used alone. Of course, Americans find out that turmeric is good for you, so they go and extract tons of turmeric and put them in little pills. Now, these, I was told by the woman at Whole Foods, help you digest. No, these you take with food. Sorry, these you take with food, and they help with inflammation. 1 to 2 capsules, 2 times. One capsule 1 to 2 times daily. I thought it said with food, but it's not saying. I can't read this. See, I can't read this. Not to exceed. Use. Keep bottle. I don't know. I thought this was you take with food. I read this anyways. This one, sorry, I'm very scattered. This is part of the condition, I think, the scattered brain. This is Repair Gold. Somebody told me to get this. It's basically the amino acids, bromelain, protease, amylase, catalase, papain, serotriptase, I don't know, whatever. So, healthy inflammation response, supports joint function, targeted delivery. This you're supposed to take, I believe, in between meals. If you take it in between meals, then it works to reduce inflammation. If you take it with meals, it just helps you digest. That's what she said. I'm also taking, oh, are you serious? Okay, Dr. Gable gave me these, Thymex and Pituitrophin. She said my thyroid was messed up, Thyrex, so I'm taking this. This is, Eliza told me, was amazing for getting rid of a cold. So this is called Kick-Ass Immune. Kick-Ass Immune, backwards, by Wish Garden Herbs. So, autoimmune disease. I have an autoimmune disease. I think we all have an autoimmune disease. Maybe every human being is an autoimmune disease. If you think about it, they're all dying. We self-regulate by killing ourselves off. You know? Now, I feel jittery. Now, it could be the fault of this stuff. Oh, the other thing I took... Well, before I go into that, I bought all this stuff to try to help me with my back pain. It was so awful. So I got this stuff, Max Freeze. It's greaseless, aloe and arnica, vitamin E, tea tree oil, and you roll it on. I think this helped a little bit. No parabens, no synthetic fragrance, no sulfates, no DEA, no petroleum, and no mineral oil. I don't know what's wrong with mineral oil. I'm in favor of the oils. Directions wrong. Okay, so then I also got, because I was desperate, and I mean desperate, Blue Emu. This is some kind of weird stuff. It's blue. And they claim that this stuff is good for joints, inflammation. They say you can put it in your nose to heal a cold. I mean, supposedly this is one of those things you can cure everything with, like coconut oil. It's got emu oil. Now, emu is a bird, some kind of weird bird that looks like an ostrich. It's like a smaller ostrich. So you got to kill the emu bird to get emu oil, you know, which is like... That's what we do. I guess we kill chickens and eat chickens. We kill cows and eat cows. And we kill pigs and eat pigs. So I guess emu, we're killing emus. I wonder if we farm emus. I guess we do. So makes you kind of feel bad. But, oh, God, there's F, D, and C blue 1. See, those blue, the food colorings are bad for you. Darn it. So this has glucosamine, MSM, aloe vera, and emu oil. So this stuff I actually think is helpful. I just wish it didn't have the bad ingredients. I got to get it more pure. I got to find how to get it more pure. Because I'm also getting arthritis here. Oh, this is why I had to stop wrapping all that chocolate. Because it was the wrapping of the chocolate, you know, was killing my hands. So then, that is not even all. I also bought this thing. It's this. It's this thing. It's a TENS Rapid Relief by Homedics. It's one of those vibrating things. It's this thing. It's got a little battery in it. In there, and these two things. You take this off and you stick it on where it hurts after you turn it on, and then it vibrates and it feels fantastic. I bought another one. I love this thing so much. And then I had two going on my back, you know, all night long, back and forth. And then, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to have it on constantly, and I had it on constantly because I was desperate. And then it said, don't have it if you have cancer. And I'm like, what if I have cancer, you know? And it was like, I just finally realized, it's like, I cannot win. I need to do something. So if I have cancer, this thing makes the cancer worse than friggin', okay, whatever. At least I got through the night. You know, deal with the cancer later. So it has these rubber thingies you put on this to stick it onto you anyway. So I like this thing, but now I feel like I can never use it again because I used it for like 2 days nonstop. And then my whole body was vibrating, you know. Even after I took it off, those things off, it felt like my body was continuing with the electrical pulses all throughout my low back. But it really did feel, it was a huge relief at the time. And I had one, you know, I went like this. I had such a spaz. I had one here. I had one here. So I had two. Then I had one on the front, and I had one on my thigh, and here. And then this thing was raised. There was like a bump on where the pain was, and it says don't put it on raised skin, and I did anyway because I just didn't care anymore. I was ready to jump off the bridge. I'll tell you, I was that upset at constant pain. And then that dog yesterday barking the entire night long woke me up. Wouldn't stop barking. Such a loud bark. You know what I think? I think that dog... Okay, the mother of that dog is this nice young woman, very, very pretty. I think she's foreign. And then she's got this adorable little son. He's so cute. And then they have this black lab, and who has a freaking loudest bark. And I think that the boy had a sleepover, and then she was out with her boyfriend. I think that dog can tell when she's with someone, you know, and he flips out, or he just can't stand them being away. And she said that the dog does not normally bark like that. Well, this is the second night in a row that dog has barked desperate barks, like the loudest, sharpest barks that just fly across the universe. And I think he's barking like that to try to get her to hear him and come home, because he can't stand her being out at night with someone doing something. She's cute, so I'm sure she's out on lots of dates or whatever. I can't tell if she's married. I thought she was married, but now I think she just has boyfriends. You know? So anyways, I have got to chill out. Oh, yeah. So I hate to say I bought this, but I bought Jillian's Detox and Cleanse with probiotic replenishment. And I bought this because she claims to help you detox, and I felt that I needed to detox. So you get these, which are supposed to help you detox. So you take those for 7 days, and then you take one of these, which is probably the probiotic, which I cannot believe you don't have to refrigerate anymore, but I guess you don't. And this is supposed to, you know, I've been feeling like I got to clean out heavy metals. I think I have heavy metal poisoning, because there's a lot of heavy metals in the water here. And they used old pipes when they built these neighborhoods, because they built them like after World War II, I guess, or maybe World War I, or whenever they built them with not very good metals, the cheap metals that rust easily, because all the good metals were going to build the planes into the war and the war effort and the bombs and everything, you know. So I don't know what I would do without this coconut water, I'll tell you. Needs must, thank you, have to have. This is really hydrating. It's expensive. It's really expensive. $6, $5.99. I think this one was $4.49. This was cheaper, and it's probably just as good. This one was also expensive, $5.99, $4.99 or $5.99. Really a lot, but I mean, it's not the heavy metal infested water, and it's really good for you. I feel like it's helping me rejuvenate. So this is all. Oh. Okay, so then I bought 2 of these, right? And one of them stopped working, so I returned it. And that was annoying because they didn't have it in their system, even though that's where I bought it. The other thing I bought, I bought these, used it, kept it on for hours, thank God. And you're not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to keep it on for 20 minutes, but too bad, you know. And then I got this one. I got all this stuff. I spent like $150. I hate to admit it, but I was desperate. I needed something that worked, and if something didn't work, I didn't want to go running back to the store 50 times. So I also bought this, because I figured hot and cold. This is hot and cold, backwards. And you can put it in the freezer, or you can put it in the microwave. So I put mine in the freezer. It's all stiff. And the reason I got this is because I like things that massage you. So it comes with this. And you're supposed to push this button, and then so I really wanted to try this because I think the vibrations are good for you. So I bought the batteries. I didn't buy the batteries at first. I had to go back and buy the batteries. I finally get the batteries. I put them in. It goes bzzz, and then I turn it off, and then I can't turn it back on. Then I redid the batteries, and it didn't work. Then I redid the batteries again, and then finally I got it to work, but it never actually did work. So this, I have to return this, which is too bad because I like this, you know, but it doesn't work. So I'm not going to keep things that don't work. They're too expensive. I'm going to return things that don't work because I can't afford to keep things that don't work. And I have been spending too much money on all this stuff. But what am I going to do? I mean, so now I feel better. You know? I might be able to get to that swing weekend. I'm hoping. Please, oh, please. Because why would I want to not get to the swing weekend? You know, why is this world set up so that what you really, really want, you can't have it? You know? So I'm jittery and feeling a little zzz, and I think if it's anything, it's this. don't know why I buy crap like that. You know, this stuff is good for you. Thymex, the standard processed stuff from Dr. Gable, that's all good stuff. I think this stuff is probably really good too. This stuff is definitely probably fine. I bought it with the red pepper because I figured it needed to be mixed with something. If that Asian guy, or no, Indian guy, sorry, if that Indian guy said you have to mix turmeric with something else, I'm going to believe him because he knows. So that's my weird video. I had a million other thoughts and stuff I wanted to talk about, so many different things, and it's been too difficult. Oh, God, because the dog last night would not stop barking. Oh, my God, that dog barking all night. And I was dealing with it. I was coping with it. I was doing pretty good. I put the headphones in. I was listening to music. I was listening to some grandmother-type Pleiadian woman, calm with her positive vibration. And everything I get. That dog's voice went right through it all. Oh, and now there's this guy. There's this guy out there with a boat who keeps turning on his really loud engine. And then just lets it run and run and run. I sits there with this loud engine, putting gas into the air, and the neighbor and her dog. I'm not apartment living. A good thing we're moving out of here. All right, guys, I love you. Sorry, this video is weird. I'm weird right now, but I don't know. I just wanted to talk about those things. And I'm going to try really hard to get over this rheumatoid and this whatever cancer I seem to have. I don't know. I just keep testing that I have cancer. I use this, the muscle testing. And, you know, even if you test with cancer cells, you can get rid of cancer cells energetically, which I'm going to talk about later. All right, guys, I love you. I'm sorry I'm in pain and then I'm not even fun, but I want to be uplifting and positive, but I'm just, like, trying to get there myself, you know. Rah, 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 team go. I'm an idiot. Oh, well. Love you anyways. Love you guys.